This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UNLV Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bobcats will boot it away to start the game. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UNLV's offense will go to work first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important, this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
At the 19, first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas State.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Lee. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Leaves it with the back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds his tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal.
UNLV.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vegas.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon State.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Byrne. With the catch, it's Burrell. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got him downfield. Speeding down the left side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. To the air on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. There he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding.
Touchdown, Rebels. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Byrne. Got his man on the outside. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Has to get there to move the sticks. Shakes off the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. 3rd down play from the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Lloyd. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's a first down.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Burrell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this offense.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. To throw, it's Byrne. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They're working that left side. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air, it's Byrne. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The play action fake. Makes the grab, it's Sparks. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Under under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Back to throw. It's Byrne. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, David, I like the play call in this situation of the game, putting it on the ground, trying to be physical deep down in your opponent's territory, trying to break this tie and win the game, but, man, you've got to have better ball security.
Yeah, and you got to find a way defensively to make plays. And it doesn't matter how pretty it is, but they did it just that. Like, make a play late in the game, tie ball game, force a turnover, give your offense now a chance to go win this football game for you.
Unloads to the right. Got his man. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
Good enough for
Give to the back. Nice move there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Rebels! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked on.
Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The sure hands, it's Smith.
And And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Burrell. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Gonna look downfield again. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll hurry to the line, but the clock's still running. To the air, it's Byrne. Stands in and takes the hit. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And it's a turnover on down.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.